Hey guys. Hi! I'm back. I am back. I know you all missed me so much and were wondering where I was. No, you weren't. I'm just kidding. I've just been super busy, but I'm back. If I go too long without filming a video, I do get like nervous in front of you guys. But anyway, I'm so excited about today's video. So I keep like a running list of video ideas that I'd like to do, and like then when I'm home and I'm like, oh, I really feel like filming something, I look at my list and I'm like, is this the vibe today? And you know what? This was the vibe today. So I am going to do like my lazy girl beauty hacks. I am 25 now, 25. Ooh. I have been on the search for products that I like for like over a decade. I feel like most girls can relate to that. I have literally tried, I think like a million different products in my life for different things. I've even tried like some higher end products. Like I'm not afraid to spend money if I get a really good recommendation, but I prefer to buy things that are like budget friendly because I'm a normal person. These are truly like the things that I have used for years and like come back to time and time again. Everything on this table I have recommended to somebody in my life or multiple people in my life and have gotten like rave reviews about it. So these are truly things like I test, I use every day, and then also like my friends and family use because I swear by them. So I'm super excited because I feel like the thing is you can definitely find like drugstore recommendation videos, which are really helpful, and like other recommendation videos, and not that everybody's lying, I don't think that, but like sometimes it's really hard to find people that you like relate to, because a lot of times they're like, oh, buy this $400 facial cleanser, or like I really love this $2 foundation, and I'm like, both ways I kind of just don't believe them. Like there are some things I think that are better if you buy like the more premium product. Like I will buy premium foundation, but these guys, I'm so excited. This is like what I live for. I truly stand behind like everything that I'm going to show you guys today. There's a mix of everything. There's like makeup, there's beauty, there's nails, teeth, everything in between. So let's go. Let's get started. I'm so excited. The first thing I wanted to talk about is my eyebrow secret, because I did not do my eyebrows for this video and it's bothering me, so I wanted to do them. So I'm starting with this. Okay. e.l.f. Wow Brow. This is a brow gel brow brush thingy. Okay. This one's kind of new but used, so it's got like gunk on it, but it's like a wispy, and it's got a dark gel on it. So this is the dark brown color. This is the darkest color they have, I believe, because I like my eyebrows to be darker than my hair, and these are my natural eyebrows. This is not my natural hair color, but I like dark eyebrows, and I find that a lot of brow products are either colorless, like if they're a gel they're usually colorless, or if they're like a pencil. Like I am not good at doing makeup, so it's like by the time I finish, my eyebrows just look ridiculous and like clown-like, but I find this to be super natural. I am gonna put it on real quick. This is not a video for anyone who's really good at makeup or like a skincare expert. Like I am definitely not that, but I'm a very normal girl who tried a lot of things. I would like to share the things I like with you, so if you're a very normal person who likes to buy cheap things and also likes to like look good, these hacks are for you. Like many girls, I had major eyebrow trauma growing up because I plucked my eyebrows to death. If I get the guts, I might put a picture here of like how bad my eyebrows actually looked, because they were so bad. They literally started like mid-eye and then were like an inch long, because that was the time when plucking your eyebrows was super cool. But honestly, like I don't get embarrassed about much anymore, but I still get embarrassed about how my eyebrows used to look. So now I will say I feel like we need to have brow talk, because sometimes it's a very hopeless thing if you do have like, Robert, get down. Robert, stop it. You Sorry, Robert moved the camera. But what I was saying was, I feel like I need to share my eyebrow recovery story because if you have plucked your eyebrows to death, it can honestly feel like they will never come back. Like, it took years for me to get these back. And the way that I did it, I actually watched a YouTube video. Well, first, my sister came to me and she was like, Jennifer, your eyebrows look so bad, you have to stop plucking them. So first, I think you need a wake-up call. After I realized how bad they looked, I was like, okay, what do I do now? So I actually watched a YouTube video, and I don't remember the creator's name because this was like 10 years ago, but she was saying how she grew her eyebrows to what they were, which was like beautiful, bushy eyebrows that I wanted. And she said that she went an entire year without touching them. So like no plucking, even like cleaning up. And I think it was like the detox from that helped them grow back. And I was like, all right, I don't know the science behind that, but I'm gonna try it. And it actually worked for me. So I went a whole year and a half probably without touching my eyebrows at all. And there's definitely times when you're like, oh my gosh, everyone's gonna look at my eyebrows and be like, why does that girl not pluck them? But nobody cared and nobody even noticed. And now I get compliments all the time on my eyebrows. They take 0 seconds to do. Like, honestly, doing them while talking to you took longer than they've ever taken me because I was talking. I use this literally every single day and it takes less than 10 seconds to do my eyebrows. You just brush them up and out and then you're good to go. And it adds like a slight tint, but not too much. Also, this is literally only $4 and it will last you for like a good 3 months. So I have yet to find an eyebrow gel that I like this much. I've tried other drugstore ones. I've tried a couple other like name brand ones. Literally nothing is as good as this one for the price. And $4 every 3 months, like that's like as affordable as it gets. Highly recommend. Elf Wow Brow, that's my first one. Like I said, there's some things that I spend a lot of money on. Like concealer, I do wear Shape Tape concealer, which is like a little bit pricier, but I don't wear that much makeup, so that's really the only product that I'll like spend full price on. But there's one thing that I think is often overhyped, and that's lipstick. Like, I have tried a lot of premium makeup and I do think I can tell the difference, but when it comes to lipstick, like I have a MAC lipstick in my purse that's like $20 and I have a Revlon lipstick in my purse that's $5 and I like the Revlon one more. So I think that lipstick is just like also one of those things. I would add Revlon Super Lustrous Rose Velvet Lipstick to my list. I always have it in my purse no matter what. I just don't have my purse inside right now, so I don't want to go get it. But that's also on my list. Honorable mention. And then everyone's gonna like get mad at me for this, but before I go to bed every night, I put Vaseline on my lips. I don't think there's anything better. This tub probably cost me $1.50 at Walmart and it lasts forever. The thing is, yes, I have tried the, I don't know how you say it, the Laneige lip sleeping mask that's like $30 or something ridiculous. It's literally like Vaseline that smells good and looks pretty. Like, just get Vaseline. Those are my 3 like makeup-ish products. Okay, cool. Now on to like facial, bath, body things. Okay, these categories are amazing. I know, right? I thought these categories through a lot. Okay, to remove makeup, I will die on the hill that makeup removing wipes are the worst thing ever invented. I used them in college. I don't know why, because they're so expensive. They're horrible for the environment and they're really bad for your face. Like, you know that feeling of like scraping off makeup? Like, it doesn't feel good. It's not like a luxurious experience. So I don't know why everyone uses makeup wipes. I get that they seem like they're like portable and whatever, but like, no. For the past probably 6 or 7 years, I have used micellar water every night to take off my makeup. I usually use it with like a little cotton round, which I also know is not great for the environment, but I think it's better than the chemically filled makeup wipes that you throw away each day. I'm not an expert and I'm not saying I'm perfect, but I usually use it with a cotton round. If you don't have a cotton round, you don't really need to use it with anything. You can use your hands. I've done that many times. I just think like micellar water takes all your makeup off. You do a quick rinse afterwards and your face feels really, really clean and amazing. It doesn't leave that like gross film that Neutrogena makeup wipes use. Yeah, but I don't think that all micellar waters are created equal. I love generic brands. I always will use like the Target or the Walmart brand if it's cheaper and it's good. But I don't like the generic micellar waters that I've tried. I really like the Garnier one, and I really like this Simple one. Those are really the only two that I've liked so far. But I highly recommend this bottle. Is like $7, and it also probably lasts me 3 or 4 months. The other thing is, if you're worried about travel, I have a travel size one of these, and I just bring like 5, 6 cotton pads depending on like how many nights I'm gonna be gone, and I put them into like a little baggie, and it's honestly more compact than I think the makeup removing wipes are, so highly recommend that. What should I do next? Okay. So this is like a weird, like, I think everybody knows about this hack. It's all over the internet and whatever. It's not really a hack, but dermaplaning your face at home. I love spas and salons and stuff, and I'm like all for going to get like a facial and whatnot. But I kind of feel like dermaplaning is a waste of your money to get done professionally. If you're not confident or like watching videos and taking the proper steps to be careful, I get why you should do it professionally. But I feel like if you're careful and you're well educated, like dermaplaning at home kind of gives the same effect, and you're not spending a ton of money that you could be spending on like a really nice facial. There are 12 in here, and it is $9. You can get them for even cheaper, but I like these ones. So they come like this, and the tip has this cover on it, and you just take it off, and there's like a little razor. Dermaplaning basically is just like removing the hair and like surface dead skin from your face. It makes makeup go on super smooth. That's what I use it for. Like if I can tell that my makeup's looking really cakey or like it's not sitting right, I dermaplane, and I'm not kidding, it looks like flawless. I actually dermaplaned like 3 or 4 days ago, and there's such little hair on my face that it's almost like sticky feeling, like how like smooth my face is. But anyway, you can watch a tutorial. I'm not going to do that here, but basically you just shave lightly across your skin, and literally you'll see like these little tufts of hair like after a while, like little peach fuzz. It's kind of cute. Dermaplaning, recommend doing it at home. Super cheap, super effective for like if you're having an event where you're taking a lot of close-up photos or like high definition photos. Dermaplane your face, and it will make like a world of difference. So still on face stuff, I need to talk about moisturizer. Okay, so I have a topical acne medication that I put on every day. I've been on a topical acne medication for probably like 3 or 4 years. I have always had dry skin, combination skin kind of, actually, like I'm oily right here. Anyway, you get on prescription acne medication, not speaking for everyone, but a lot of people, it gets so dry, and it's like the ugliest, most self-conscious feeling ever, like to be like, I am a snake shedding skin. And it's normal if you're on it, that just happens. But if you're one of those people, or if you're just a person with really dry skin, you know that like searching for the right moisturizer can be really, really hard. So I have literally tried everything. I like a lot of different things. I like the cheaper drugstore like CeraVe Cetaphil, but I find that it's too lightweight almost. And then I also like Vanicream, which is like a very heavy moisturizer for nighttime if you do have that like medicated skin. Those are like good drugstore brands as well. I've tried like Skin Fix. I've tried a lot of things. I don't really, when I have really medicated skin, like when I'm doing like a true nighttime moisturizer, I don't use anything with perfumes in it. So I'm kind of limited in that. But you guys, First Aid Beauty Ultra Repair Cream. There's literally no better moisturizer than this, hence why I got the biggest bottle. I can use this on my whole body, but I use this on my face every single day, morning and night. It's like the perfect in-between weight, and it's so good for your dry skin. Like, it is just glorious putting this on. And I will say, it's expensive compared to like a lot of drugstore lotions, but it's not as expensive as it seems. Like, it goes a long way, and I think it's really worth it, because if you're gonna buy a bunch of other cheap things, it's not gonna like get the results you need. So this isn't a drugstore product, but it's really worth it. If you really need a drugstore product, the other ones I mentioned are good too, but this is the one I wanted to show. Okay, one thing that caused me a lot of anxiety in college was my super pale skin, and like I've learned to love it and embrace it and whatever. But it doesn't mean that I don't also feel self-conscious, and sometimes like I just truly think I look better with like a little bit of a glow, look like I've actually seen the sun in a year. So if I have to wear shorts for something, or if I'm going to like a wedding or have an event where I need to show like this area, which is very pale all the time, I want to wear a self-tanner, and I have very strict rules for self-tanner. I don't want to spend a lot of money on it because self-tanners are really expensive. I don't want it to be orange at all. I'm very pale, like I said, and I have like a neutral undertone, so I feel like my skin just takes on whatever tone the tanner is. I need it to come off naturally, and I need it to like not be gross, sticky, drives me insane. I need it to show up. I can't stand self-tanning lotions. Like, I just feel like nothing happens. So I have tried everything. I stick by Tanologist from Target. This is like the Express Tan. This is like the darkest dark. It's called Extra Dark. And I'm really pale, and I feel like Extra Dark is fine. Like, I don't know. But I also like the regular one, not the Express Tan, the other mousse. It's like clear. But I think Tanologist has a great tint to it. It has a really good color. Like, I also use a double-sided mitt. That seems to help a lot too. And I moisturize my whole body pretty much every day. So I also feel like that helps with like the streakiness and the fading. It doesn't get like crusty on you. But I highly recommend this. I think this bottle it's like under 20 bucks, which a bottle like this, if you're going to buy like a premium brand, is going to be like $40, $50. And I just cannot imagine spending that much for self-tanner. So here's my self-tanner hack. Let me see. I'm not good at this. I feel like I need to wrap up. Let's talk teeth. This was another thing. I think my sister Sarah was the one who came to me and said, you know what, your teeth look really yellow, you should whiten them. And I was like, okay, yeah, you're right. I actually was really self-conscious about my teeth, and I would literally go in and whiten them with like a photo editing app back when I had Instagram in college, and that's really toxic and not good, but it was something I was really self-conscious about. And I was like, well, what do you do? Like, I knew that there was like whitening stuff, but it wasn't like that talked about. There wasn't like a million Snapchat girls promoting Purely White Deluxe. Anyway, I know that toothpaste does not seem like a hack, but let me tell you, not all toothpastes are created equal either. And this is the best toothpaste ever. This is Crest 3D White Toothpaste. I don't really care the flavor or if it's foaming or not. I think all their 3D White toothpastes are amazing. They really do a lot for surface stains, so that was kind of the first like, okay, my teeth are getting whiter. I like this. And then I finally got Crest 3D White Strips, and I got this as a 2-pack from Costco. I always get it as a 2-pack. And I find these, like, again, sort of drugstore. Like, these are going to run you about $45 for these 2 packs at Costco. But if you're going to get your teeth professionally whitened at a dentist, it's going to be like hundreds of dollars. And I heard it's really painful. Anyway, your girl does not have hundreds of dollars to spend getting her teeth whitened. Get this 2-pack. There are 2 different kinds. This is where you kind of have to be careful. And I think that they just rebranded. So anyway, Glamorous White is the kind that you put on for like a half an hour. And then you do a bunch of cycles throughout like the week or the month. And it gets gradually whiter and whiter. And then you get a couple of these professional effects. I think they used to be called 1 Hour Express. These are the ones you leave on for 1 hour. And you literally, like, one application, you don't need to do it again if you don't want to. Like, it makes such a difference in how wet your teeth are. I've had so many compliments. Don't look at me right now because I drink black coffee and red wine, so my teeth need to be whitened more often, I would say, than somebody who doesn't drink those things. But I haven't whitened my teeth in a while. I'm actually going to do it today. These are nice because, like, I stick them on. I go to the gym by the time I come back because I'm not going to be at the gym for over an hour. By the time I come back, I can take them off, and it's like you can't even tell really you have them on if you're not talking to people. So definitely good investment into your smile if that's important to you. You get quite a few of them, so it'll last you probably the whole year and beyond. I'm trying to hurry. I'm gonna wrap this up. I forgot one thing. I would say, like, in the last couple years, Pimple patches have become super popular, which is awesome. I love pimple patches. But I do feel like pimple patches are like really overpriced. And when I was in college, I was Googling like hacks or whatever for zits. And I used to literally put like toothpaste on my face when I was a teenager, which is just so bad. Don't do that. When you have one zit as a teenager, it can like consume your whole life. Like I have like traumatic memories about having like big zits. Nobody likes having a big zit, and especially like it always seems to happen when you have something to do. And pimple patches are really great. Like they make them now where you can like hardly tell you're wearing them. So obviously like if you have an event and you're gonna need to wear one, I say you can go splurge and get like the $10 pack. But if you're just like, oh, another day of the week, I got a pimple, before you go to bed, I always keep blister band-aids in my bathroom, and I will use these and cut them up so that they're like the size of a pimple patch, and I'll just put them on and sleep with them on. And they are just like, I mean, they're the same things. All the pimple patches is a hydrocolloid band-aid, but it's like formed to go around a pimple, whereas like you can cut these up and they're like the same thing. And this is the Walmart brand. I think this box was like $2 and you get 6 of them, but then you cut them up and you can get a lot out of them. These are actually not the ones I like to use for my face. I also use these for blisters on my feet. And like if I got a cut, I use them on cuts too. Like really, you should just keep these band-aids in your house because they are so great for healing. I would get like the long ones that like aren't for your toes, that are for your heels, because they're easier to cut. You guys, I'm getting really tired. You can tell that this video is taking a long time because my light is fading really bad, so I'll try to hurry. The last thing I want to talk about is nails. So I kind of feel like the nail guru. I love having my nails done, but I have probably only gotten my nails professionally done like under 5 times because it's so expensive. And also, if you're busy at all, it's like actually really hard to find time to go get your nails done, especially if you have like a traditional work week, because that's also the nail salon's usually traditional open hours. But I have hacked it over the years. So for my junior prom in high school, I bought my first set of Kiss Gel Fantasy nails, and that kind of hooked me ever since then. These have been my go-to fake nails. I have tried like the $10 to $15 fake nail brands, like the glue-on, the press-on nails, and I do not like them. And I've tried Kiss's Impress line, which is like the $1 cheaper version, and I hate those too. I only like the Kiss nails that come in this pattern. It's like the 4x2. The Gel Fantasy, there's like Halloween collection, there's the Vogue collection. So they don't all have the same collection name, but it's the Kiss nails that come in the 4x2 grid pattern, whatever. There's instructions on the back. It comes with options to glue or to use like the sticker press-ons, but I'll just show you. They come like this in the front, and then there's all the other sizes in the back. And it comes with a glue as well. To be honest, I throw the glue away. I do not like that glue. I think the secret to this beauty hack is to buy the $2 glue that is usually in the same section of the store. So you can get these at any drugstore. You can get them at Target, Walmart, Ulta. There's actually a ton of cool colors. You're not gonna have as big a selection at like Target and Walmart, but you will at drugstores and Ulta. They have a huge selection of these, but almost any store you can buy them at. You'll also be able to buy these single glues. I actually have 2 of them just to show you that I don't really care which one you get. I think they both work really well. I need to buy this kind of glue for them to work as well as I like them to, like my everyday, like I'm very hands-on. As you can see when I talk with my hands, I also do a lot of things with my hands. I type all day long, so I need them to stay on. I'm actually wearing a set right now. But they're very thick. I think that's why I like them. I think the Impress ones and a lot of the ones I try like are bendy, which I can't stand. I don't know if it's a sensory thing, but I just can't stand it. So all you do is you go through and then you line up the right sizes with your fingers. I think another problem a lot of people have is they go too big. So just like really press it on when you're looking for sizing to make sure that once how it would look when it's like glued on is like the size you're looking at, because if you go too big, I feel like they're uncomfortable and they pop off and they go over your fingers. It's kind of annoying. So anyway, you go through, you size your nails, and then I like line them up, and then this is what they look like. Let me just see. This is what they look like. They're pretty thick and sturdy. They'll have like the little tab, and then there's gonna be a number. I really doubt you can see the number. You only really have to measure the one hand, and then you can match the number for the other hand. So then you just take your glue and, this is an old glue. You just dot, I just dot the top of my natural nail. And the thing is, you do not want to use too much of this glue because it will get everywhere and it's really hard to get off your fingers. But just dot your natural nail with maybe 2 or 3 dots of glue, and then press on and hold the nail, and that's gonna spread the glue. So like, don't try to spread the glue originally because it'll get all over your finger. That'll spread the glue, and then it really pretty much dries instantly, but I like to hold it for like 5 seconds just to make sure it's got like a really pressed down shape, and then it's good to go. They're like super sturdy. I don't know if you can hear that. And then if you use that special glue, they typically last me about a week. You might have to reapply once or twice, a couple nails, but I usually keep a glue in my purse just in case one falls off. People also like to judge you when your nails fall off in public, but whatever, I don't care. My nail actually fell off at volleyball last week, and I was like, oh, my nail fell off. And this girl was like, your nail fell off? And I was like, yes, my nail fell off. The last thing I wanted to show you, this is kind of hard because it's big, and I don't really want to show my feet. Maybe if I get like really bold, I'll show my feet, but this is my baby. I bought this during quarantine when I was really bored. My friend actually had one of these when we were in high school. I don't know if it was as nice. Like, it was the same brand, but I don't know if the technology was as good back then for at-home. This is an at-home gel nail kit. A lot of people, I think, have a lot of mixed opinions about gel nails. I'm one of them. I know that it's hard on your natural nail, which is why I really only use gel nail polish on my toes, because for some reason they're stronger than my fingernails. I have really weak fingernails. I will use them on my hands, but like not very often. However, I always have my toes done in gel because it lasts so long. And I bought this gel nail kit. It's $39.99 on Amazon. And it comes with the light to put your feet under, the charger obviously, and then this whole bag of like tools, all the tools you need, and the little finger separators and a file. I'm really lazy, so the only thing I use is like the one tool and the separators. And then it comes with, this is just an oil. I also don't use that. Because remember, this is lazy girl hacks. Like, I am not going to spend a lot of time doing things. And then these are just like, it comes with a base coat, a top coat, and then a top matte coat. So you can either do gloss or matte. And then it has the foundation coat as well. That's what's in here. And then the cool thing about this is when you choose the kit on Amazon, you can choose like whatever color palette you want. And I think I got the blue color palette. This is actually my second one because one of my friends borrowed mine and her dog chewed it up. And I told her she did not have to replace it for me, but she did. And this time I got the blue and pink. So like you get all these colors included. And so yeah, all of that for $39.99. And you literally, like, it's hard for me to run out of this. I don't know if I'd run out of it. And then the nice thing is, so like this Beetles brand has so many different, like I have a sparkly one on here. They have sparklies, they have everything, all these other colors, and then you can buy them in singles, doubles, triples, or like a set like this. So that's super nice. They all ship free on Amazon Prime. And maybe I'll show you my toes. But anyway, it's literally like a salon gel manicure pedicure, but you do it at home. This is one product that I've had so many people in my office buy. One of my like nicest, sweetest coworkers, I recommended this to her, and she does it with her 2 daughters like every week, and they have like the cutest nails, and she said that they love it, and she's recommended it to her sister to do with her daughters. So this is a really good gift idea. This is a really good gift to yourself idea, and if you have kids, like boys or girls would love doing this. I think this is so fun. I think that's all my beauty hacks for today, guys. Thank you all for watching. I'm glad to be back. It's so fun making videos, and I just get super busy and then I miss a couple weeks and then I feel like I'm failing, even though like I know I don't have a huge following. I really appreciate those of you who do follow, and if you don't, subscribe. And yeah, I was gonna say, if you have hacks of your own or like cheap products that you come back to time and time again, let me know, because I love trying new things. I'll let everyone know what I think of it. The best feeling in the world is when somebody tries a recommendation I gave them and they love it. Like, it just makes me feel so good. And I also get really attached to my recommendations. Like, if somebody says they hate it or if they have a bad experience, I get like very sad. So I want to hear if you tried these, if you love them, even if you didn't love them, but I think you will. And let me know what you think. Okay, I love you guys. Bye.